What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John and G for Two Gun Picture presents Legendary Gaming. And this really has become one of my legendary games to play. Unbroken is a perfect or near perfect solo experience. Not dungeon delve, but resource game that's disguised as a vengeful driven dungeon delve. So the basic concept behind this is the character that you pick. In this case, I have picked Huckdorf, the hunter, and there's a male and a female side for each of the characters. So we got Huckdorf, who I have chosen. So he is the sole survivor, barely a survivor of a TPK. Well, I mean, not he survived, so it's not actually a total party kill, but it did certainly appear that way. He was left for dead, and now trying to both escape and get what revenge he can. That's the story and the plot of the game. So I have everything set up. Now there's one little house rule difference. Before Mrs. Big G turned in for the evening, we decided that she was going to pick my monsters for me. Now, normally when you get up to the monsters or if you scout ahead, what you're going to do is you're going to roll this custom D6. And then whatever it comes up, like if it comes up 2, then I would search the deck for the monster that's numbered 2. I don't want to flip this and see it yet, but they have numbers, and that's the one you would fight. So in this case, we house ruled it a little bit differently since I've played this a bunch of times, and the missus has picked out each monster for each of my levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have no idea what they are, and I'm just going to have to find out, either in the fight or getting to scout ahead. So we're ready to start. Oh yeah, shuffle these again on camera real quick so we get to see that everything is all fair and no pun intended, but above board. The weapons we're not going to shuffle because if you're not familiar with the game, you make them, you craft them. So I get to pick them out of the pile when I craft the right one. And same thing with conditions. I don't have to shuffle up the conditions because it'll tell me which condition to go for, and I'll go through the deck and I'll find, like, it'll say get crippled or get paralyzed, and I'll go through the deck and I'll find that card. So that doesn't need to be shuffled. All right, so we are ready to start, and there's a great tracker. If you're not familiar with this game, I love the action tracker that they have here with the cool little fox or Ultima piece that you can use to track everything that's going on. After a couple of games, you're probably not going to need it, but I love using this for the camera. I think it's perfect to show off. So it starts off with the preparation step, where now I get to take as many of the general actions as shown here, or the travel actions that I want to take, that I can afford to take with my resources. And then if my time runs out to 0, then I go and I'm getting ambushed. So you want to do this before you time track, which in this case for a normal game starts at 7 for the first level. And you don't want that to run out to 0. So the first thing, now you look at the guide, and I'll tell you right now, the first thing that you should do in any one of these games, is at least at first level, because it does, as the levels go up, it becomes increasingly more expensive to your resources to do. But I'm telling you right now, the first thing that you should do in the first level of the game, every game you play, is you should scout ahead. So that's gonna cost you a time, and you see here, this is also a small energy. All right, so a small amount of effort and 1 time. So a basic normal game starts off at 13. So I'm going to spend one of those down to 12, and I'm going to spend the time down to 6. Now, scouting lets you see what the monster of the level is. So it looks like my wife picked out, I should have seen that. She picked out Shrieking Fungus. This is a sentient, conscious Shrieking Fungus. Has a name, Milhen Spore of Murag, of Murga. Milhen Spore of Murga. If this gets the ambush on me, it has 3 health. If it gets the ambush on me, the Shrieking Fungus is going to gain a +2 to all of its combat rolls. And there's nothing I can do to out-trick it. Some of them have things that you can do to fool it, to trick it. This nothing. And this is the combat track when it rolls combat, what happens with each of the rolls, and my rewards at the bottom. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be facing. So now I know what to prepare for. Oh, so what else would I like to do? I think I'm going to spend 4 more of my small energy, my small effort. I spend 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts me down to 8. That's going to cash in for a medium effort. And I definitely feel like I want to have that. Also, being at first level, I have this cube here. Being at first level, I can use any power once that I have, such as Scavenge, just me spending 2 small effort to gain food, Lay of the Land, which will allow me to look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. That's pretty cool. I know what's coming up. Or I can Subsit, which is a response action at the beginning of the Hunger Step, and this is after combat when you defeat the monster. The Hunger Step, you have to eat something. At the beginning of the Hunger Step, reduce your food requirements by 1. That is like actually one of the main reasons why I picked this character to use, because most often than not in this game, when I lose, I tend to lose because I starve to death. And I'm just really sick and tired of that. So hopefully playing Huckdorf will help that. Okay, so I can take as many of the focus, inspiration, plan, craft, orienteer. Well, I might do that next. My small effort is down to 8, though. Do I want to bring it down to the first column? No, not yet. I won't orientate myself. No, I'm good on that. So I think I'm good. I'm not going to focus again. Now, if I spend 2 of the mediums, then I can get a large effort, but I don't have to. I'm not going to spend another 4 for that just to get that right now. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to. I can spend 4 to put up my cunning, my planning, my cunning. Again, this little amount of energy, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Spending too much too soon right away. Okay, so now then, has the time tracker reached 0? No, it has not. So that'll bring us down here. Decision step. Are you going to fight the monster now? Well, I have bare hands. I could do better than my bare hands, I'm thinking, in preparing myself. Because even if I could take the fungus right now, which I'm not convinced I can, but even if I could, this early in the game, I'm then facing a level 2 monster that much sooner, which means I'm going to have that much less resources and gear. So I think the answer right now is going to be, are you ready to fight the monster now? The answer is going to be no. That's going to put us down here to exploration step. So I'm going to reveal 2 cards from the encounter deck, and then I'm going to select 1 and discard the other. So first we have here Dead End. So I spend nothing, and I'm going to reveal 3 additional cards on the next exploration. Whoa, I didn't notice all this. Hold on. Talking about games is with us. Big Giant G. Ooh, I was curious about Unbroken. I've been wanting to get this back to the table for a while now. And yes, the art does look amazing. It's great fantasy art, I think. And tea time for our main man. And Shogunstein is back. Hello, Shogunstein. Yeah, I know. This is just too cool of a game and is very tough to beat. I know you are a huge fan of this game, just like I am. Is this more? There we go. Oh, most of the time. Yes, you're correct. So I have the option of the Dead End right here. Gaining 3 additional cards next time could be good, because that's almost the same. It's almost the same as orientating myself without spending that. The only other thing I could do with this is if I want to rest, I'll gain a small energy. I'm back. Hey, talking about games. You didn't miss anything. I had just noticed that you and Shogunstein were on, and I wanted Want to give you guys shout outs. So that's a good possibility. That's actually a good possibility because I like spending one time and getting 3 additional cards next time without spending 4, without spending 1 for an additional 2. I like that. But what's this? My other choice here. Talk about nice art, huh? Bribing the whelps. If I spend a treasure, which I have none. I have nothing. I'm practically a hobo, but I don't even got a stick and a red handkerchief tied around it. But if I did, then I could gain a cunning and 2 small effort. That's really cool, and I wish I could get that. I'm going to pass up on this card. I'm going to pass up on this. Put the discards up over here. And I'll definitely deal with this card. Now, I want to remember this. You guys all know that sometimes I start going really fast and I derail myself. So I'm gonna keep this very visible right here to remind myself. Let me spend 1 time for that. That's what I got to spend. To remind myself that I get 3 additional cards on this next exploration round that's going to be coming up. All right, so now rest or encounter. Did that. I didn't rest. I did the encounter. Look at that. That went so fast. And I think I do that all the time. I think I always go right from this and do this all in the same action. I think I do. Okay. Now lose time. Yep, we did that. We did that. And I'm going to go back to the preparation step at that because I still don't feel ready to combat. I'm getting some extra cards to choose from coming up. I like that. That's very cool. And I really would like to upgrade to at least the knife, if not the club, before I go cut up this fungus. And I like the fact that the fungus will give me food. Yay! All right, so again, now let's see. What do I want to do, if anything? I still don't want to spend 4 more small energy for a medium. I don't think I need to do that. Wow, do I really need to do anything here? If I spend that 1, that would be an additional 2. That would be 5. That'd be a total of 7 cards I'll get to choose from. Oh, I think that's the way to go. Let's min-max this. All right, yeah, let's min-max this, won't we? Okay, so I'll spend the 1 there to get the other 2, and then I'll go right into the exploration stage because I'm not going to fight anything. My time is in 0. So let's see. So I start off with the base 2 cards to choose from here, which is wooden debris. Oh, ooh, that's club material right there, my friend. I usually go with the knife. I've gone with the club route a couple of times. I don't know. Do I want to bash a fungus or cut it up? Okay, that's pretty cool. It's going to cost me 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means if I do this, this is the last action I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to have to get into the fight. Okay, so now my second of my normal 2 drawers. Chained Legacy. Spend nothing and gain 2. That's rocking. Wow, I think the choice is made right here. Min-max is the pro game. Is the pro game way. I min-maxed all the time. It says talking about games. Steam, what was that you said I missed? It can be too much to keep track. Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of in this game. Go fists. You just want me to pound the fungus to death? Go all Rocky Balboa on it? Okay, but seriously, get back to this. This is an amazing card. I like that card a lot. I'm gonna put this card on the top here to remind me. And now I get 2 more for my preparation phase. I almost said preparation H. It's gonna give you 2 more. It's gonna give you 2 more here. Unbroken. This isn't nearly as good. It's the same amount of time. Look at that. I mean, damn, I got some good choices. I don't like that 4, though. That's still the runner-up. I'm going to put this as the second runner-up. For the second of the Orient cards. Orientate. Not Orient cards, Orientate. Secluded Crevasse. I don't have any wood, so this is pointless. Now I get 3 more because of this card here. Okay, I have no skill in cunning yet, even though I would really love to get that 2 food. That's going to be an impossibility. 2 out of 3. Ooh, a Hobgoblin stockpile. But again, I don't have any damn cunning. And the final, so these are definitely over here. We know that. And the final card, an Unexpected Teacher. I have no food. I have no food, little guy, so I can't learn a skill. Okay, so then that means that we know that my choice is going to be one of these, and we know I don't like spending that 4 time. So could I get 1 wood or 2 energy? Effort. I'm going to go spending 1 for the wood. That still leaves me a little time. I think I can squeak another preparation round without getting ambushed. What did I miss? What did I miss? So much I miss. I look away. Pond fungi. That sounds like a dish. Pound fungi. It does sound like a dish. Something that a troll would eat. Most definitely talking about games. Did you use the hunter power for food? No, not yet. I did not. I did not spend the 2 for the food yet. Because I was kind of hoping to see about saving that for my subsist ability at the end of the round, at the end of the turn. That's why I was thinking about holding on to that and not spending the small effort. All right, so that I think that turned out fairly well. In order for the club, I'll need 2 more wood. So they each tell you what the upgrades are, in case you're unfamiliar with this game. Each of your weapons as you're going up, it tells you what the upgrade is. So from fist to club or knife, I'm going to need 3 wood, a small effort and a time to make it, or 2 time to make a knife with wood and metal. Okay. Boom, 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 all the way around, back to the preparation. I think I will spend that. That paid off pretty damn good. I'm going to spend 1 more effort for 2 additional drawers, and then I'm going to go down. I'm ready for that. So that's going to be a total of 4 cards. Look at this, spend 2 time, and I'm going to gain a food. Like that. Mumbling Kobold. Oh, it's like Reverend Jim the Kobold. Now, some of you get that reference. Slow down. Anyway, I don't have any medium energy, so I can't gain the 3, so that's not going to be happening. Now, for the extra 2. Okay, spend no time. That's interesting. And spend a small effort and gain 3 additional. Now, look ahead, and look. That's the box art too. I think I'm good to pass on that one. So I get 1 more. Idle Sacrifice. 2 time, and I'm going to get a relic. Oh, okay. So I know it's one of these 2. Both of them only 2 time. That's good. Get a relic or gain some food. Could go in with this with a food. And then use my ability to not have to eat when I get here. And then I can go into the next round. If I survive the fungus, I'll go into the next round with the 1 food. And the other food I'll gain is the reward going in with 2 food. Then if I use my scavenge next round when I have 2 abilities to do it, then I can start with my scavenge and save the other for subsist. The art on the cards looks different from mine. It really, Shogunstein, the art looks different than yours. That is interesting. We got ours off of the same Kickstarter print, didn't we? Strange. On the encounter cards, your encounter cards are drawn a little bit differently. That's interesting. If anyone else watches this video and you have this game, you've played this game, let me and Shogunstein know if your cards look different than mine also, because this has definitely raised my curiosity. Oh, that's right. Which one? Food. Yeah, you know what? That treasure. There's been times I haven't collected treasure in this damn game, and some really cool encounter cards have come up that I didn't have the treasure. But more times I've died because of food. So I'm going to spend 2 time and gain 2 food. 1, 2. Gain 2 food. 1, 2. Oh, gain 1 food. Sorry. That's 1 food. I caught myself. Got excited. And now preparation. Preparation. So this is going to be it, because after the preparation, I'm going to fight the fungus. Sounds like an 80s commercial for athlete's foot. What do I want to do? I have 6 small efforts left. I don't think I'm gonna do anything. Talking about games wants to know the replayability for this. Are there different scenarios or difficulties? There are 6 different bosses for each level, and they each have a number. Like this is 6. So traditionally, what you do is, as I said earlier, you would roll this, and if it came up 6, then you would go through and you would take beast monster number 6 out. So for 4 levels, there is a lot of monsters. I would love to see 2 things for this. I'd love to see a basic expansion set with just more cards. Just a basic expansion set that has more monsters, some more encounter cards, skills, maybe conditions. That would be nice. On top of that, I'd like to see another like big box, almost like a standalone expansion where they get to give us even more stuff, and that's what I'd like to see. But I do think there is. I played this game a hell of a lot. I think Shogunstein. I think you've played this a few times as well. So I think there's good replayability. Yeah, that's right. Shogunstein. You can set up different levels at the beginning of the game. I think the previous one of this I played, I did an easy level. I'm doing medium now. I've never done the extreme, the heart of the extreme. Isn't there 2 other levels after this? Those are insane. I can't even think about doing those. I can't imagine anybody has won those. Have you, Shogunstein? I can't believe anyone would. And yeah, Shogunstein, you're right. Replayability is not really an issue at all. I'm a little bit more long-winded than you. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Like you've been doing on Friday nights. This is very, very cool. Okay, so we're back to let's get back to this. So I'm back in the preparations phase, and there's nothing I can think of that I really want to do. I don't want to spend 4 for better energy effort. I keep saying energy for better effort. I don't want to spend 4 for anything, even cunning. And I know I need that for things. I think that there's nothing to do for this phase. So now the decision step, am I ready to fight the monster? And this time the answer is yes. So that's gonna bring us over here. Yeah, you never play past the normal either, huh? I occasionally can win on normal, but never higher. Yeah, yes, the easy mode is a challenge. It's not just me. It's not just me. I was doing okay, I think, with my resource management. Just the drawers sometimes are really difficult. You get things that you can't use, especially early on. You haven't had time to build up any of your resources. So there's a lot of cards that you go through and you never get to really use or encounter or have to deal with. I guess that's another thing that brings replayability, because then later on, in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th game down, you're going to have a card that you had to throw away before in another game, and now you're going to get to experience. All right, so if there is no ambush, he did not ambush me. So I have a chance to try to trick this monster, but as we found out earlier on, that is not an option with the shrieking fungus. So it's going right to the battle step. Okay, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to upgrade from the bare hands. From my bare hands. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So this shows you you're not rolling, right? You're not rolling. This just shows you what you need to spend from your resources, and that's the damage it'll do. Now, some monsters, this one does not. Some monsters have this symbol here, which means they have armor or a shield, something to protect them. So I would need a medium effort to damage that and get through it. I don't have to worry about that with this guy, nothing like that. So the minimum I can do is 2 small, or the max I can do is 2 medium. I only have 1 medium. So that means I'm going to have to do this 3 times. To do this 3 times to take out his 3 hit points. So now for the first turn, 1, 2, 3, and I'm not going to be able to do this. I don't have the energy. So this is going to hurt. But that's going to do a damage. It's going to do a damage to the monster. Right here, we put this up on 3. He has no armor protection. So that does 1 damage to him right there. I didn't take that into consideration. Damn it. Oh boy. So now the monster, we're going to roll the die and see what it does back to me. It rolled a 2. So that means it's going to make a warning. So I'm going to lose 2 time. 1, 2. Now I get to spend another 2 effort. 1, 2. And I'll do another damage over here. Yeah, Shogunstein, could be a fast game, huh? Oh, 1 wound. I'm going to lose an energy. Oh. Well. Yeah, I believe that I would have to use my medium energy. I can't remember. I don't remember this happening to me before. So if I run out of energy, then I grab the book, which I have right here handy. Okay. I don't remember. Do you remember Shogunstein? Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, don't tell me it's over, right? First monster in, I get killed by shrieking fungus? Oh, yes. I think if I had 4, I could trade that in for 1, but I don't think I could do anything with just the 1. Let me double check. I'm really hoping. See, that was what was on my mind too. Okay. Oh, wow. No. This does not look good. I think you were right. Holy shnikey. I was not ready. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that second orienteer, but that was only 1. I needed to have saved like 3 small efforts. Yeah. Damn it. Right, and the resources up here don't matter. I'm down to 0 on the energy. Why was that? Yeah, I did spend way too much energy in the encounter phase. This was the mistake. Spending the 4 for this was a mistake, and spending the second orienteer. First one was okay. That didn't put me over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that would have been it. That would have been it. I didn't need this 1. I think another thing was I got too busy concentrating on what this thing could do, and I didn't concentrate enough on what I could do and at what cost. And I think that might have been my downfall in this game. I didn't even get a skill. I didn't even get one of these cool skills like Impale. Oh, Tinker. Being able to use wood and metal interchangeably. Wrecker. See, some of these skills have passive and responsive abilities like Wrecker does. Really cool. Poison Master, Survivor. Didn't get any of that. Didn't get to upgrade to the knife. And this is how it works. Then it shows you what you need to upgrade. Yes, you're right. You're very, very right talking about games. You win some, you lose some. I lose a hell of a lot. Like, whoo, damn it, I have fun playing these games, especially this. Kicks my ass a lot. I think I've only won twice, I think. Yeah, I think I've only won twice, damn it. But I love playing it. And that's what it all comes down to is was it fun? Was it fun? You know, and I'll tell you a little something personal real quick. I got that from my dad. I was never into sports whatsoever, but my dad was. He was a real New Yorker, you know, Yankees, Giants all the way. And I remember there was one game, I think it was a Giant game back in the 70s or 80s. There was a complete blowout. The Giants won hands down. And my dad wasn't happy about it. And I was like, Dad, it was your team. They won. What's the matter? He said, yeah, they won, son, but it was a shitty game. I understand that. I get it. So I think that's one of the reasons why, even if I have a shitty game, a game can still be fun. And this one always kicks my ass, both on fun level and just teaching me a damn lesson. But if you're looking for a good one-player game, some people out there don't like one-player games. That's fine. But if you don't mind, or even just enjoy one-player games, I do highly, highly recommend Unbroken. It's going to give you a lot of fun. There was a rumored expansion, which I haven't looked, but I don't think is actually going to happen. There was a lot of problems with Ultimate Games and Game Crafter. But there was rumors that there was going to be an expansion that would allow for multiplayer. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that one day. Oh, go again. Yeah, I would kind of like to, but there's other things I'd like to actually get done if I'm going to be this early. And it's also an early morning for me. Right now, it is going on 20 after 10 in New York City, and I do have to be up at 5 in the morning. So this actually worked out. Good timing, great fun. All right, but as always, man, Shogunstein, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Always make it fun talking about games. Same with you. Thank you so much. It's like I'm having my gaming group with me. Even through the pandemic, thanks to you guys. So, as you two know, and for everyone else out there, I'm your buddy Big Giant G for Two Gun Pixel Presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.